The Galactic Council Hall was silent. Hundreds of alien leaders sat in a great circle, their shapes and colors different, their power unmatched. These empires had ruled the stars for thousands of years. Wars were normal to them. Fear was not. An old alien commander slowly stepped forward. His armor was damaged. His eyes were tired. "We must speak about the humans," he said. A low sound of laughter moved through the hall. "Humans," one leader mocked. "They fight each other. They have no single ruler. They are weak." Others agreed. Humans were small, slow, divided. The old commander raised his hand. The room grew quiet. "I have seen them in war," he said. "And I give you this warning, do not attack humans." The laughter stopped. One young emperor leaned forward. "Why should we fear them?" The commander's voice grew cold. "Because they do not threaten. They do not boast. They do not rush." He paused. "They wait." Images appeared in the air. Broken fleets. Burning worlds. Silent space filled with wreckage. "This empire attacked human space with confidence," the commander said. "They believed humans would fall in days." He closed his eyes. They were wrong. The hall was silent now. "They fired first," he continued. "Humans answered once. That was enough." A leader asked in a low voice, "How many humans died?" The commander looked at him. Enough to make him angry. The lights in the hall dimmed. "Humans do not seek war," the commander said. "But when war comes to them, they finish it." He turned to leave. "Attack humans," he said softly, "and your empire will turn to ash." The doors closed behind him, and for the first time in centuries, the galaxy felt fear. The warning did not spread fear everywhere. In the outer regions of the galaxy, a young alien empire listened and laughed. "They are only humans," the high strategist said. "They argue. They divide. They grow old fast." The council agreed. Humans had no empire, no great fleets on display, no loud threats. To them, humans looked small. Scouts were sent into human space. They returned with reports. "Human worlds are busy, not guarded. Their ships look old. They do not react to our presence." The emperor smiled. "If they do not fear us," he said, "they will fall easily." The empire decided not to start a full war. That would be wasteful. Instead, they planned a simple attack. One fleet, one lesson. Humans would learn their place. The fleet moved forward. Hundreds of ships crossed into human space. Weapons were ready. Crews were confident. Still, there was no response. No threats. No warnings. No fear. Some commanders felt uneasy. "Why are they silent?" one asked. "Because they are afraid," another replied. Hours passed. Then a single human signal appeared. Clear. Calm. "This is human space." The message said, "You should turn back." The bridge filled with laughter. "That is all?" the emperor asked. The fleet continued forward. Human planets came into view. Peaceful, bright, alive. No defense lines. No massive fleets. No panic. The alien commanders relaxed. "Prepare weapons," the emperor ordered. "We will strike one world. They will surrender." Just before the order was given, sensors detected something. Movement. Ships were appearing. Not many. Not fast. Not impressive. Old metal designs. Simple shapes. The emperor smiled. "So this is humanity," he said. No one noticed that the human ships were already in position. And no one noticed that the humans were still not afraid. The alien fleet locked weapons on the human ships. Energy levels rose. Target systems flashed green. The human ships did not move. "They are frozen," an alien officer said. "They do not even try to escape." The emperor watched in silence. The human vessels were few and strangely calm. No formations. No shields glowing bright. "Fire a warning shot," he ordered. "Let them see our power." One alien cruiser fired. A bright beam cut through space and missed the nearest human ship by a wide distance. The humans still did not respond. Some alien commanders felt uneasy again. "Why are they waiting?" one whispered. Then a new human message arrived. Short, clear. We ask you to turn back. Nothing more. The Emperor's eyes narrowed. Destroy the nearest ship. Weapons fired together. Light filled the void. The human ship vanished in a flash. Cheers filled the alien bridge. But the cheers stopped. The human fleet changed. Power surged. Space bent slightly around their ships. Systems that looked old suddenly woke up. Then the humans fired. No bright beams. No loud blasts. Just thin lines of light. The first alien cruiser lost power. Its shields failed. Its hull folded inward, as if crushed by an invisible hand. Seconds later, it was gone. Another ship vanished. Then another. The alien fleet tried to move, but systems failed across the line. Commands did not answer. Sensors went blind. This is impossible, an officer shouted. The human ships moved now. Slow, precise, calm. They did not chase. They did not rush. Each shot hit. Each shot destroyed. The Emperor stood frozen. These ships, they are controlling the battlefield, he said. A final human message appeared. This is not war, it said. This is correction. The alien fleet understood too late. Humans were not weak. They were patient. Panic spread through the alien fleet. Orders were shouted. Systems were reset again and again. Nothing worked. Retreat, the Emperor commanded. The ships tried to turn back. They could not. Human weapons did not chase. They appeared exactly where escape paths formed. Each move the aliens made was already expected. One by one, alien ships vanished. No explosions. No drifting wrecks. Just empty space where fleets once ruled. The Emperor watched his strongest carriers fall apart like dust. Weapons meant to break planets were useless. Shields failed before they could rise. This is not possible, he whispered. A human ship moved closer to the flagship. It did not threaten. It did not hurry. A message arrived. You entered our space. We responded. That was all. The Emperor ordered a final attack. Every weapon fired at once. The human ship remained untouched. Then space around the alien fleet changed. Gravity shifted. Time felt slow. Engines screamed and went silent. The capital world of the alien empire came into view on distant screens. Its skies were calm. Its cities bright. A single human strike reached it. There was no firestorm. No long destruction. The planet simply broke apart. Silence filled the bridge. The human fleet stopped. No further shots were fired. The survivors were left drifting. Systems slowly returned. Enough to send one message. The Emperor looked at the wreckage around him. His empire was gone. His fleets were ash. Only then did the human message arrive again. Do not return. The human ships turned away and vanished into nothing. Across the galaxy, sensors detected the event. Entire empires watched in fear. The old commander's warning echoed through countless minds. Attack humans, and your empire will burn. The galaxy finally understood. The war had never truly begun. It had already ended. The news moved faster than any ship. Across the galaxy, leaders watched the recordings in silence. A young empire was gone, not defeated, erased. The Galactic Council was called again. The Great Hall filled, but the sound was different now. No laughter, no pride, only fear. Screens showed the empty space where a powerful empire once ruled. No fleets, no capital world, nothing. The old alien commander returned. He walked slowly to the center of the hall. I warned you, he said. No one answered. A council leader finally spoke. Humans did not conquer them. The commander nodded. Humans did not need to. Another asked, why did they stop? Because the threat ended, the commander replied. Humans fight only until there is no danger left. The council studied human behavior. They saw no victory messages, no celebrations, no demands. Humans returned to their worlds, back to trade, back to art, back to life. That frightened the galaxy more than war. A new rule was proposed. Human space is forbidden. The vote was quick, unanimous. The law spread to every system. No fleets would enter human territory. No weapons would point toward their worlds. Trade routes changed. Diplomacy shifted. Humans were no longer ignored. They were respected. Some empires whispered that humans were monsters. Others said humans were guardians. Human embassies opened slowly. They spoke calmly. They asked for peace. They offered cooperation, never threats. The commander watched from the shadows. They will remember this lesson, he said quietly. Beyond the council hall, the galaxy adjusted. And far away, in human space, ships continued to move. Explorers traveled. Scientists worked. Humans never spoke of the empire they destroyed. They did not need to. The silence of the stars spoke for them, and the galaxy listened. Time passed, but fear remained. The galaxy changed its habits. Fleets avoided human space by wide margins. Old war plans were deleted. Young commanders were taught one rule above all others: never test humanity. Stories spread, not myths, records, clear data, calm human messages, total destruction. Many asked the same question: why were humans so powerful? The old commander answered at once, in a quiet meeting. Humans learned early, he said. They fought each other for centuries. They lost worlds. They lost billions. The listeners were silent. They learned restraint, he continued. They learned control. And they learned this: if war must be fought, it must end forever. Humans did not build weapons for glory. They built them to finish things. In human space, life continued as normal. Children learned history. Soldiers trained, but hoped never to fight. Leaders spoke of peace, not dominance. But every human knew the same truth. If someone crossed a line, there would be no second warning. A small alien patrol once drifted too close to human borders. No attack, no threat. A single human ship appeared. One message was sent: you are off course. The patrol turned back immediately. That was enough. The galaxy understood now. Humans were not angry. They were not cruel. They were careful. They did not shout. They did not threaten. They did not warn twice, because the first warning was always real. Far across the stars, the old commander looked at a map of the galaxy. Human space glowed softly, untouched. He spoke one final truth. The most dangerous species, he said, is not the loudest. He paused. It is the one that ends war so completely that no one dares start another. And so the galaxy lived on, at peace, under the quiet shadow of humanity.